All right, thrifty landlords with furnished rentals, my one goal is to help protect you from you. I totally understand why you would rather thrift than buy new, especially with these tariffs, but I have a story about why that may not work in your favor. My name is Erin Spendlin. I have written 3 books on renting out furnished spaces for 30 plus days, and my full-time job is helping new landlords and hosts start renting out their property or a room in their property. And the story I'm about to tell you comes from a real life and stubborn client. Also, if you want details on getting help with your rental, check the top comment of this video. I will drop a link there. So I had a single 50-ish-year-old guy come in and we had a nice chat about his timeline for getting renters, how much he could anticipate making, what questions to ask his insurance, etc., etc. And when I asked to see the space, he showed me around, and the first thing I noticed, and really the only thing I remember about his place, was that he had this really ratty couch in the living room of his basement. And after he told me he hadn't paid for professional photos yet, I said I would get rid of that couch. And he was like, no, no, no. And I insisted, like, you know, you were trying to rent a basement, and that has its own set of issues. Basements can look dingy sometimes if the light isn't good, and this couch is not helping. This couch is giving a vibe of dinginess. It's old, it's out of style, it's just not that appealing. And he was like, yeah, but Erin, it was free. I got that thing for free because it was missing a leg. Also not appealing to a tenant. Was it really free to him? Something to keep in mind is that when you thrift for furniture, often you lose valuable rental days where you'd actually be making money with a tenant because the place is vacant. You don't have a tenant yet because you're looking for that free or discounted couch. So that's problem number 1 with thrifting. The second problem is that a lot of people just end up having to buy again because the thrifted furniture doesn't look right, doesn't feel right, doesn't fit, etc. But what really matters here in this story is that the couch looked awful, and it's the only thing I noticed when I saw his basement. It's probably not free, because if 5 other people had the reaction to that couch that I had and then passed on his place, was it really free, or was it the most expensive couch he's ever bought because of lost income?